All right, it's a Sunday morning, and away from the banter between Nigeria and those desertians called Namibia and the province in South Africa that have been making noise on social media. Today, let's talk about something that is very, very important and educative and entertaining that is always be in this platform. What we do is to educate you about Africa and everything about Africa. If it is not Africa, it can never be Africa. So we are not talking about the today. We're here to bring the list of the most expensive stadiums that we have in Africa. Okay, we have the most expensive stadiums in Africa, and for those who believe that Nigeria doesn't have a stadium or a standard stadium, you can see the price and the amount of money invested in these stadiums to make them what they are today. Those are not the only stadiums we have in Nigeria. We have more than 30 stadiums. You understand? But what we're always talking about is the FIFA approved stadium, and most of them are not even talking about why the approval was not really necessary, because most of the stadiums at this moment doesn't have any FIFA approved tournament that they are going to be played in the stadium. So by that, there's no way you can be calling FIFA to come approve those stadiums. And now it is obvious that it is time that we host the Nations Cup, because I can see the South Africans, they have been saying, why can't you host the Nations Cup? Hosting Nations Cup is the least of the problem we have. Like I told you guys before, give us 1 month and we host the World Cup. Just 1 month. We'll get everything ready and the World Cup is hosted. You don't forget that we've hosted the FIFA Junior World Cup. Do you guys forget? We've hosted the under 20 Junior World Cup in this country. So it is nothing for us. Even the nation, we have hosted the Nations Cup before, but that was before. Okay, so we're talking about this one. So looking at the list here, I begin to ask, where are those South African stadiums? Because there are none of them. I cannot see any of them in this list. There's no way, there's no anywhere on this list South Africa appears in it. So where are those stadiums that's in South Africa that you guys are making out of? Those stadiums that hosted the Nations Cup and the World Cup, where are they currently? Because I don't understand. Does it mean they don't use money to build those stadiums, or that the prices are so low or so cheap that you cannot list it in this list? Because I cannot see. You can see in this list we have almost 4 stadiums that are Nigerian. Yes, the same Nigeria that cannot host Nations Cup. You can see those stadiums. They are there. So for you that before you talk, you begin to verify. You have to verify. You have to verify. I cannot even ask Namibia, because Namibia, those ones are living in deserts. You know, they are living in all these thatch houses. So they have no reason. They have not even been in Nations Cup before. They can only play qualifier. That's why I said they are still under colonization. All the countries that South Africa are colonizing have never played Nations Cup. Lesotho, Namibia. And they are still there making noise. They are still there making noise, even bantering their grandfather. Hey, they are bantering their grandfather. So those are the list of the expensive stadiums we have in Africa. And unfortunately, there's no South African stadium, there's no Morocco, there's no Egypt. So because of that, I would say that this list is false and is alleged. Yeah, unfortunately. Let me just say it is alleged. It is not correct, because I believe that there are stadiums that in South Africa that are quality, you know, that are much expensive, or in Morocco, especially these two countries have been hosting Africa now and then. So there must be stadiums that are expensive in those countries. But this is not my list. I didn't make it. I didn't create it. So that is it. It is bad for verification. But for me, it is right. Right.